Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik and welcome back to more Minecraft Hardcore. Hasn't actually been that long. As I said, chances of me going on a hiatus after this episode are pretty high, but there are some business things relating to this new house I'm working on that I want to get wrapped up. Just a reminder before we get all the way into it, if you enjoy, like, commenting and subscribing to see when new episodes come out. Pretty cool. And with that said, new house time. So, yeah, I've quickly ran back, just got myself a shovel to make, building a little bit easier. I also made myself a chest just to throw any cobble or dirt we're not using. And yeah, I love this area with all the packed ice. I love this texture pack in general. Like, I could stand still, hold F1, and that could work as, like, a wallpaper. It's so good. Shout out to Chowcopics for making, like... I don't think I've ever said this, but I've been using this texture pack since, like, not texture pack, shader pack, since the really early days of my channel. I actually found the video. A long deleted video. I'm not sure where it was. It was hidden in a folder on my computer, but now I appeared in someone else's video for a really old SMP. You've heard me mention it a few times. And now I think I introduced myself by currently obsessed with shaders or something, and it's like the shader pack I was using back then is the shader pack I'm using now, and it was like, yo, it was weird and it was cool at the same time, and it was just nah. It's always weird finding like old videos I thought had been lost to time, and then they're just like, years later they'll just show up like, yo, how you doing? Oh yeah, anyway, we're flattening out this area, just because it's a bit unflat. Just to make it walking in here look a little bit more appealing and whatnot. And yeah, I think we'll get into it. A lot of renovations that we can do today, and I am all for them. So yeah, first things first, probably want to bring it down to this level. Just so it gives us a little bit more to work with. And yeah, if we clear this place out, we can just throw all the dirt either into the ocean or a chest. Either one works. And yeah, this should hopefully make getting in here a little bit easier. So much area I need to cut out just to make it like, at least like a little bit decent. I don't care about there being like a hard wall here. It's not the end of the world. Yes, probably in my best interest to dig up all that stone and replace it with whatchamacallit, dirt too. And yeah, I think that's our first call of order. And after that, we'll see where we go. I kind of want to... I might need to run back. I would like to get an elevator kind of built in somewhere for going straight up and down. I'm not too sure on how to build those yet, so that might be saved for a later date. But I figure I always know how to do a good bit of terraforming, so yeah, just keep destroying this. And Joe, look at that. It's something. It's not the brightest area in the world, but it's flatter. I can get in. I'm just putting in here because my next door neighbour's dog does not know how to shut up. But yeah, as you can see, it's the path is pretty open. It's nicely lit up. It looks pretty cool. And yeah, I think first order of business now that that's all sorted is now I can kind of see where it'd be a smart place to put my door. See, I'm half debating where to have it. That's the main thing. I don't really mind it's dark. Nothing's gonna spawn here. It's like, do I have it here, kind of on the wall, or do I have it here? Because either one will look like, I'm not sure. If I have it out here, like that would imply this is the wall. But it gives me more space in there to work with. So I suppose I'm not opposed to the idea. I might as well. Only thing that means I need to do is just dig this floor up real quick and, get to putting some stuff down. Or, actually, I could just find where I'm going to put the door and throw it in, which... I suppose it makes sense to have it, like... slightly off-center stuff is in fashion, right? I think. Right, well, it's going there. Yeah, that brings a question, though. What do I build this wall out of? Like I said, I want it to look kind of naturally, kind of not, which... I mean, it ain't looking the most natural now, okay? It's a giant exposed hole. Like, I kind of want to make it look natural from the outside, I think, is our new objective, but how do I do that? I didn't bring the most building resources. I've just been dumping all the cobblestone and stone I get in here. It's like, don't have much coal. I have stuff I can fuel that with. It's like, See, on one hand, I think smooth stone could be interesting, right? Again, I don't know. I mean, replacing the walls would be a big pain. I could just, stick with what works, which in this case is smooth stone, and I've just spent ages making this place look nice. I'm sorry, But you're telling me that a sharpness 5 thing can't end that thing's life faster? Unbelievable. I swear. SMH. With that said, this gives me an excuse to cut down this tree. I hate creepers. Like, especially in this series, they'll just randomly show up when you least expect it, and boom, goodbye hard work. And hey, at least it allows me to pad for time. Okay, what was I gonna say? All my bloody dirt's back in the chest. Yeah, at least the grass is starting to grow there. What should be our next idea? Like I said, I've been having so many ideas about stuff that I can build, in the house, rooms, ideas, and whatnot. One thing, the actual house. Surprisingly little thought. Like, for example, it's looking foggy and mysterious. But I had an idea involving the packed ice over there, in which I dug some up and kind of made like a monorail over here or something, where I can ride a boat on it. Now, I think that's a pretty cool idea. Results pending, I just need a house to show up to, which, okay, you can die, yes sir. I think sleep the night away, and then I'll run back and see what other resources I can loot from my house. And I think that should be I'll look down, save your retinas. Okay, in all fairness, more recent versions of Minecraft have been blowing my eyes out less with the shader pack. If you were here, like, super early on in the series, whenever, like, lighting changed, your eyes would be, like, burnt into the back of your skull, so it's improved, but, yeah. I wonder if the new version's going to come out anytime soon. Yeah, like, with every version, they managed to make the water look 10 times better, and my graphics card don't even support ray tracing, fellas. It doesn't support RTX anything, and, yeah, I want to apologise for the episodes of this where I had RTX voice enabled, because it made my voice sound like I was underwater. Yeah, the real ones will know what I'm talking about. With that said, running back home, it'll be cool to see. And it's, like, that packed ice idea, it sounds cool, but I need to find one where I can remove portions of it without, like, actively damaging how nice the coastline looks currently. Like, we've got what is, in all fairness, a pretty nice and appealing world. I don't really want to mess it up that badly. I mean, I was talking about a monorail. Chances are I'd build it out of glass to make it, nicer to look at, but the same kind of thing applies with the, what's called desert in that case. I mean, if I ever build a house in the desert, I'd probably just renovate a jungle temple, but, I guess. Is there anything I need here? Ooh. Well, I'm taking that. I have an idea. Kinda. Okay, I have some glass. It's not the most, but it'll do just for a window. And, yeah, sorry if you hear the odd barking in the background. I would snipe the next door neighbour's dog, but I'm pretty sure they'd complain if I did. Yeah, here we are. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, see, I've had an idea. Just a small one. And it's an idea. See, I think, like, an area like that, dark oak wood could look pretty good. It could. I'm not saying it will, but I'm thinking it's at least worth a try. Either just log-wise, log-wise would be pretty good, but pretty expensive, or just plank-wise, and I want to give it a try before I commit to, like, using dirt or stone brick or something. Because we haven't used dark oak for any, like, major builds. It's just kind of been that thing we collected one time, planted, and it's just kind of been here ever since. It's not been like a super major, yeah, it's dark oak time, it's in your face. It's kind of just been straight vibing. And I want to just make sure I have 4 saplings to make sure I actually, I have a tree to come back to. There we go. And yeah, I think with that, probably good to run back. I want to see what's better. Okay, I need to stop focusing on the farm too much. Like, all I have on my mind 24/7 is just pumpkins for emeralds, pumpkins for emeralds. It's got to find a point to stop. I mean, I suppose if I simplified everything too much, the series would get a little bit boring. But I mean, hey, monorail is pretty cool. I'm still annoyed over the fact I used quartz blocks in that thing. Ugh, what's wrong with me? And yeah, like I said, we're approaching the 14:30 mark on the recording, and I've got a feeling that it's probably a lot lower than that, thanks to the interruption, as we'll reference it from this point going forward. Yes, what else is there? What is this to speak of, actually? Oh yeah, my second monitor. Right, I don't think I've said this on video, so saying it on video is probably good, just for archive reasons. But as of, okay, it's not even late. As of like the past 4 months, it's had this really bad error where I can't describe it, but whenever I turn it on, it makes this fizzing noise. It has like a white light on it, and it burns out. And I've got to keep turning it off and on, off and on, off and on with like, you know, specific timings at some points to actually get it to. It doesn't turn on fully, right? It fizzles to black. But if I do it enough, like the backlight comes on, and then there's another light which is brighter than that comes on after, and then I need that to like spread through the whole of the screen, so it's like blisteringly white. And then, you know, once I turn it off and on, that's what I get after that point. And then, only then, if I keep turning it off and on, it actually displays a picture. It's like, I don't know why it does that. It's a pain, right? It's an absolute pain. Oh, it's looking pretty swag. Man. Yeah, it's been an absolute pain though. And it's like, it's one of those things where genuinely, I don't know what's brought it on. Like, look, I'll be fair, you know, I've punched this thing a lot, but only after it started acting up, right? Like, yeah, I wasn't casually doing it beforehand, but I mean, I think it took, the only reason I'm mentioning it is normally it takes 30 minutes to get to turn on. Today it was an all-time high of 5 hours of like intermittently pushing this button, waiting a while, you know, doing the same thing. Yeah, as I'm sure you can guess, I wasn't in the grandest of moods. I was not. It was, I don't know. I suppose if any tech wizards are watching and you know why that happens, feel free to let me know, because I'm interested in it first and foremost. Like, what caused it? Because I did swap to another monitor. I have a second monitor. Oh no, a second monitor, right? And the same thing happened. I wish I was memeing, but no. For some reason, the same thing happened to that other monitor. Well, not really, but it just doesn't. No, it did like the same thing with the black screen, only without like the fizzing noise and the, you know, white light before it does it. It just does it without that. But I was able to get that to turn on after messing around with it. Is my second monitor like always cursed? Like, the reason I got my big cool monitor, which you're probably seeing this one, oh, you know, it looks a little bit cool because I'm recording it in the dimensions Minecraft is actually meant to be played in. The only reason I got this one mainly is A, bigger, and B, because my other monitor started acting up. I don't know, it's weird. Like, I put up with it because it's a second monitor and I went for years with just a single one, so I can cope, but man, it's annoying. It really is. I feel like I should bring that up because again, it's been a big problem for a while, so I'm surprised I haven't actually touched on it. Actually, let's go 3 high and just bop. Yeah, okay. Like I said, I'm gonna try and bulk record 3 videos today, perhaps, maybe, I don't know. I'm already at a pretty high number of 2 as is. I don't know, tempted to do Mario Odyssey and then probably do Sonic Generations tomorrow. Like I said, some cool stuff's coming out game-wise, like there's a new Fall Guys season, which, you know, is looking pretty cool. I have a feeling like I'll take a few days off, like, heavily recording and editing, kind of save myself some time to play some games. I know people say it's a dead game, but, you know, that new Fortnite season is looking pretty good. You know, stuff like that, I want to try and get ahead of the demand, if you will. And yeah, this doesn't look too bad actually. I mean, it could look better, but it doesn't look horrific. It's not like offensive. And yeah, just filling this top part, and I think we probably brought just the right amount of what we needed. Obviously, maybe not. You know, forget the torches. I'm going up. Again, we need to probably put in a ladder or something for the rest of the episode. Just to make getting up and down that a little bit easier. Or a water elevator with this shader pack. Yes, sir. Again, sir. I want to do it, but I'm not sure how I would. And I think this could probably be where it ends. Come on, just get closer and... Hey. Okay, we'll figure out the rest of the technicalities as we go along, but we've got our front wall, as some would say. I think it looks cool. See, I'm half debating replacing this part, I think. It's probably in the best interest to do that, and then, okay. Yeah, it's just my best interest to do that, I think, just so it's a little bit more consistent. Replace these bad boys down so I don't get my house blown up. And yeah, I'd argue it's looking pretty good. Probably need to figure out where the each floor is and whatnot, but I think, as far as it's concerned, it's looking pretty cool. And I brought some glass, but it's probably not enough to, like, go over the entire hole in the ceiling to keep the natural light going, and it's kind of a shame. One thing I was thinking of, though, actually, an interesting little thing, is I don't use the whole floor. This corner here is where I have my, like, up and down water elevator and whatnot, and what I'm thinking is it's kind of like a cut-out area with no real roof. It's like a lift, and, you know, the light kind of comes down. I think that could be cool. With that said, we've got our main wall in at least, which I'm kind of digging. All we've got to do now is we don't have much. I just got to kind of debate how I make the rest of the floors. Really, I think as a bare minimum, any way I can do this without driving myself insane. I think at least having it be, you know, like a 3-block high minimum so I can sprint jump is pretty important. But with that said, I don't think there's much else I fancy doing. Okay, in all fairness, it did go into the hole. Yeah, probably is actually. Okay, if that goes into that hole, then what I can do is I can create a. Is it really an actual water elevator? I mean, I suppose I'm not at risk of drowning thanks to my aqua affinity, so. And no one else is exactly on this world, so why not? I just gotta do a quick little thing. Is this the top? I would hope so. Yeah, okay. And then what we do is if I put this here, and then we pick that up, wait for it to drain, in that time grab that, punch that and place it back. What I can probably get away with is just having it be like a single block stream. And I use that. I can build around it at a later date, but I think this could work. And that way it's just an easy way to get up and down. We'll add in the magma block or soul sand just to make it a little bit more efficient once it's done. There we go. Yeah, just do that and I love how sleek it looks, but it's just like a single column and not spilling everywhere. I'll tell you, it's classy. You know, what's even classier is doing this. It's like a tiny little change, but it looks great. And what I reckon I can do is I can just I can probably mark out each floor as I go up. So 1, 2. Actually, I could probably just put it above my thing and stand on the next floor. It's a very rough marking out. It's 1, 2, 3. That's 4. Yeah, just do this. Oh, we're gonna have more than enough floors. Like, what am I gonna use half these for? I don't know, and that's the fun of it. And like, oh, my oxygen is barely going down, so I'm definitely I'd say we're doing pretty well for ourselves. This last floor we'll just go to height. So that's like how many floors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? 6 floors? I don't really want to go into basement stuff because it'd take ages to mine out, but man. Okay, I probably should sleep before I get blown up, but hey, you know, looking pretty good as far as I'm concerned. And oh, thank you, Shader Pack. The best, I'm telling you. And yeah, I don't know, how would I do the rest of this though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, how would I, in between floors, like, how would I? Because I mean, do I really want them to get off at both points, or should I just have like glass going up one side to make it look cool? Coolness is. So if I just tower up, we should get to the top, and that should work just fine. Yeah, okay. I'm sure it'll add a certain factor to it. I'm not sure what factor that is, but it'll add something. Let's pop over here, put that down. Yeah, I'd say that's good, except for the part where I need to. Yeah, I'm wearing netherite. I'm fine. Yeah, I think that's probably a good spot to end on, actually. Yeah, we've done decent. We've got our water elevator in, which is kind of what I was hoping for. We got our front wall done. Yeah, we're practically. I won't say we're all set to go, but we're heading towards pretty cool times. I assume when I'm back from the hiatus, the walls are probably going to get done, filling the floor for each floor. You know, stuff like that, general stuff. And I think probably going to end it here. I'm not sure when the next episode is going to be. This is the last one before the hiatus itself. It's kind of sad, but hey, it'll give me a slot to try out like new content, so I ain't really complaining. With that said, we'll use our water elevator because we can, and that's all that matters really. And I think with that, end it here. Because it takes a little bit too much time for my liking, but no, I probably need to just mine that out to not risk falling to my death, right? I think that's probably it. So if you did enjoy, be sure to leave a thumbs up, possibly subscribe, turn notifications, leave a comment down below. And that's pretty much all there is to it. See you whenever I decide to bring this series back. Not sure when that's going to be. And yeah, I'm kind of digging the view from up here. Yeah, again, I probably give it 2 months. It'll probably that man is in gold armor. Yeah, give it 2 months. If it isn't back, you can slap me at. Right. Didn't know that there was a swamp biome so close to my house. Actually, that was a. 4,000 blocks. There was one. Wish you were 300 blocks away. You know, I think it's a good spot to end. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, whenever it ends up being. And yeah, with all that said, peace out.